I'll be waiting there asleep but dreaming. I'll be there when the wake but screaming. An hour of death and I will rest to have a moment, Lord, of curse them. Watch the maggots crawl out of them. Hear the angels call from.
What's going on, YouTube family? Farley here, and I'm going to do a comic book update tonight. These are going to be comics I picked up at my local comic book shop from New Comic Book Day Wednesday, mostly from my pull list, but I added a couple other titles. And some things that I ordered online, either through Lone Star Comics or from individual eBay sellers. So let's get right into it. It's a pretty good stack. First off, the only slab of this lot. This is Blitzkrieg #1 from 1976. Kubert cover. This, I got this at a great price. This is not, not a lot of people are looking for this comic, which is great for me because I dig it. Basically, it only run like a few issues. It's not a full run at all. It's like 6 or 7 issues. But it's supposed to be World War II from German eyes. And it's not like it's not empathetic towards the Germans at all, but it is told from the perspective of German soldiers. But yeah, this only lasts a few issues. Not very popular, but I really, really enjoy it. I think the concept is cool. It's rare that stories are told from the defeated and not the victorious. But I think it was an interesting concept for Blitzkrieg. And I will end up getting that whole run. Like I said, it's only 6 or 7 issues. So, all right, so that's the only slab. Now we're going to go to comics that came out Wednesday for New Comic Book Day. And we're going to start out with my favorite cover. This is Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Look at that. Thanos is dead. So, a lot of things happen in Infinity War. So if you didn't read Infinity Wars, you're going to be a little confused over what's going on. But Thanos is dead. Gamora's a villain. I'm sure at some point Thanos will be brought back and Gamora will turn hero again. But right now, that's the way things are right now. So I'm interested to see how they do Guardians of the Galaxy with those two things going on. So we've got a dead Thanos floating through space in a coffin. And this is variant cover done by Israel Silva. And I want to say, let me make sure, because I can't read the handwriting. But it's, well, let me just look at it. Yeah, Ron Lim and Israel Silva do this cover. There's a ton of covers that are going to be out there. So, best cover of the new comics that have come out since Wednesday, in my opinion. All right. And that is Donny Cates writing that. So, it's got to be good, man. Cates is killing it on Venom right now. Alright, we've got #4, Mars Attacks. This is just cover A. I'll probably end up getting cover B as well. And I mentioned before, this is just a fun series, man. It's just awesome. And then we've got Die, Die, Die. Probably the bloodiest comic I've read since The Walking Dead. And of course, it's done by the same people as The Walking Dead. So this is Die, Die, Die #7. Superior Spider-Man #2. #1 was enjoyable, so I decided to give #2 a shot. Decent cover. If you remember the old War is Hell comics, they're doing a limited series of those again. So this is War is Hell #1. This is regular cover, I believe. Again, this is going to be a limited series. The comic book shop gave me this. This is a freebie, a Sola. I don't know anything about it, so I guess that's why they gave it to me, so I could find out. But this is an image release. Isola, Isola prologue. So we'll check it out, see what's up. Batman 63 variant cover. This is a Tony Daniel variant. Great story going on in here too, man. And every time I go in, I try to pick up a couple of Ubers because they're buy one get one free. So here's 6, I believe. Yeah, 6. This is a limited edition. So it's limited to 1,500, called the War Crimes edition. And then regular cover. No, this is a rap cover. Not like rap music, but wrap around. These are put out by Avatar. Just another great series that came out a few years back that I'm really, really enjoying getting into. Thank God you buy one, get one. All right, and now we're going to start things that I ordered online. This is the variant cover for Batman Who Laughs #2. I have cover A, but I definitely won't cover B. This is just probably the best DC title in a long time. Well, since Dark Knight's Metal. Picked up some Harrow County. This is number 9, Harrow County number 9 from Lone Star, or my comic shop, whatever you call it. I call it both. And Baby Teeth 2. So I don't know exactly. I purposely did not read much about it. This is Donny Cates also, again, who's doing Guardians of the Galaxy now, doing Venom. This was an Aftershock title that came out last year, I think, started. And I'm getting caught up. I don't know why the baby drinks blood, but the baby, instead of milk, has to have blood, and it's got to be specific blood. So far, cool story. There's the baby. Gotta have some blood with my black eyes, yeah. Alright. Black Magic. This is Greg Rucka, whom I remember first reading, I think, on a Punisher run. But this is number 2. We've got a witch who works as a cop. Someone's after her. Don't know who yet. Red Lands, another story about witches. This time this is a coven of witches run this town, Red Lands in Florida. There's 3 witches. I guess it's a coven. I don't know how many witches make a coven. I don't know how many witches make a witch's dozen either. Anyway, I'm being stupid. Cool series so far. I'm gonna try to stick it out. But yeah, the witches are the police in this town. So really another Image title that's really, really good. Another Kirkman title, Oblivion Song. Number, what is this? I'm on 4. This is another one I missed when it first started. This is still an ongoing title, so I'm trying to get caught up. But so far, pretty dang good. Picked up, this is another one I read when I was collecting comics when I was younger, when I first started getting into them. So I wanted to get it again. So this was not very expensive. But this is from my comic shop or Lone Star or whatever. Punisher 2099 number 1. Picked up Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 2. Another title right now that is very, very enjoyable. Doesn't take itself too serious. It's fun. So it kind of balances out a lot of the horror and very serious comics like, you know, A Walk Through Hell and all those. You got to have something to read to kind of not be too serious all the time, you know. And I did pick up the Black Magic trade. I found it at a very, very good price. So this is volume 1. Collects the first 4, I believe. It doesn't say on the back, but I think it's the first 4 Black Magics. Again, that's the one where which is a cop. And finally, a beat up copy of Hellboy I got for like $2. But this is Seed of Destruction. Very, very cool, man. Very, very. I enjoyed the movies. Never read the comics, so I decided to read this. I'll probably do League of Extraordinary Gentlemen at some point, but it's right up my alley. That's this kind of horror, sci-fi stuff. So, and then the BPRD. I said that right, BPRD. Bureau for Paranormal Research. Yeah, something like that. But that's a cool comic too that I started last month. So, all right, that's what I've got. So let me know what you think about these, and if you've got any, what do you think if you're reading them, and any recommendations you may have for me based on what you see that I like. Comments are very, very welcome and appreciated. So anyway, I'll try to cut it off now. Keep it under 11 minutes. Take care. Thanks as always for watching. Farley out.